braids?
Joke.
Nah, bro.
You never had braids?
Yeah.
You had braids?
I did the fade the whole time.
did.
Right, Luda.
They called me Luda back in the day.
Luda.
How'd you skip the braids? It wasn't wholesome?
Nah, I couldn't do it, bro.
What, you weren't allowed?
Nah, you know what happened?
Afro then come.
No, you know what happened?
Hey, real niggas do real things, nigga. Sad nigga, say yourself, CTE, nigga. Hey,
Not with the hype, the hype.
But where you at, nigga? Cash money in this motherfucker. Hey,
I can't even hear it though. That's the thing. You gotta turn it up. Turn it up. Let's go. We back.
So I say, girl, don't try to fight it.
Hey, okay. Hey. So I say,
Not with the hype, the hype.
Neck and my wrist don't chill. Any given time, 250 in your grill. All I do is talk shit. You can even add a couple grand for my outfit. You better act like you know, man. In my hood, they call me Jeezy the Snowman. You get it? Jeezy the Snowman. I'm iced out, plus I got snow, man. Let it marinate. Y'all niggas slow, man. I used to get 19 for a beat. Call me Genuine, the same old cheat.
I was just about to cut it out, but I gotta make sure I got.
It's air freshener, nigga. Fuck a hater. These niggas don't like me. I'm with the Gucci man and I'm so icy. Ooh, you know they like it. I'm so icy. So icy.
If you're watching on YouTube, I know you're wondering who this white guy is behind me, but it'll make sense soon.
we'll get into it.
She digging my feet. She like I'm the shit. Is it the chain on my neck or the watch in my wrist? Maybe the ice in my ear or the bracelet. But she look like the type that can take a dick. Young Gucci mine. Don't kiss me, baby. You can kiss my chains. You gotta be a dime piece. Just to look at the rocks in my timepiece. I come through when I drop top jack. Old school Chevy with the antique chains.
This one was made for Pastor Guppy for sure.
Okay. That new? You got that new.
AP, ain't shit, y'all follow, need that, need us, almighty, black dollar, fuck them bottles, ain't puff, it ain't Chase, Ciroc, Douce, Bel Air, let's get paid, Rolls Royce, Bentley, ain't shit, y'all follow, need that, need us, almighty, black dollar, Gucci don't like black people, in my Boosie badass voice, every young ghetto nigga dream, brand new black Rolls Royce, baby mama living them projects, baby wearing brand new shoes, still trying to find their way, daddy ain't leave no clues, y'all still doing that time, then say fuck them feds, nigga gon' get their leg, or he gon' get my bread, ain't really got no credit, but a nigga keep that cash, talking pre-COVID-19, young nigga kept that mask, designer.
Hold on, I had to disrupt you.
Damn, that was a real switch up.
I know, this is for the girls.
Please don't be body.
I'm not gonna do shit. I'm chilling.
Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. Body yada 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 yada.
That song, it's yeah.
The song or the video?
No. The song.
Nothing wrong with that video.
The video is amazing. The song is just annoying as hell, but that's just me.
Whoa! That's a hot take, and we haven't even introduced this podcast. Let me introduce it so that we can actually get to it. All right.
Mandem. It's not with a hype thing. A war.
Wagwan Gubby, it's been a minute.
The world generous
yes.
speaking.
Yes. What's good, y'all? What's good? We back.
Was it 3-week break?
3 week? Had to take a little hiatus, but we back.
And I'm here, of course.
Shop like Shaq. You waste you.
Yeah, 3-week break. It's been a minute.
Did you get an intro like that made for me?
That's, you know what? You're not. I feel like that's like a new thing. Anytime we have somebody else on here, like that's the first thing they ask. Like, well, which, if you could choose one, or do you have one prepared for me?
Yeah.
What would it be?
You should get on that.
You want to give him one? You want to give him a guess one?
On the spot, I'm really
on
bad
the
at
spot.
it.
I know.
I went that one though, but saying me.
Which one?
Like instead of shop like Shaq, I want to just be like, whatever you want to call me.
What would we call
What do you call you?
So far, it's just the white guy in the back.
White guy in the back with the hype hat.
Jeez.
Bars.
Okay. Bars. I like it.
Don't spit your beer out,
I'll
bro.
take that one. That's for me.
You like that one?
That's for me. Yeah, that's the mummy scream.
I think, you know what? If I can give one of those sound bites to us, that would make sense for you.
Okay.
This summarizes us.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
That's how I feel about our relationship.
Top
basically.
notch. Yeah,
that's true. That's pretty good. Yeah. The more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Yeah.
We have singer, songwriter. I didn't even put anything down on paper.
That's cool, bro.
It's off the dome, off the top.
That's what happens when you're real friends. Yeah.
2013.
Nice, dude.
Winner of. This is where I'm not sure if I'm going to say the right one.
You got like 3 to choose from.
No, I know what word.
And it's not the one with Joe Rogan.
I know that's the one I'm about to probably say.
Don't say that one.
Is it X Factor?
Yeah. Yes. Good job. Well done.
What was it? What was it?
X Factor.
No, was it?
What?
Was it X Factor?
Yes.
Is that the Joe Rogan one?
No, Fear Factor.
No.
The Joe Rogan one,
Fuck.
bro.
I thought
That's
I got it
when you,
wrong. That's why I laughed.
No, you did right.
Oh, great.
Well
All right.
done.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks, man.
Horrible.
That was one of my favorite intros of all time. I'll just say it also.
Man.
Setting the bar high.
It's just like
Singer-songwriter,
right
2013 winner of X Factor, Backhouse Studio owner.
That's, well, renter.
Well, if it's...
I own the studio part of it. Just
that's
not
what
the
I'm saying. Like,
structure.
if I record a podcast in here,
you
now
owe me 10% of the master.
Exactly. That's
is
what I'm
how
saying.
That works, right?
Yeah. So
Y'all take credit?
Huh?
Yes.
I'm like, y'all take credit?
Y'all take credit. But yeah, if you guys haven't been able to tell, I'm still in LA. It's been a month now.
It has been. Streets
how's
ain't the
life?
same, bro.
Streets ain't the same without me. The streets wouldn't have me if I was in Toronto either way.
Dog, the moment you left,
What happened?
the city went into lockdown, bro.
Streets
Mans
ain't
are
the
locked
same,
up,
bro.
man. Mans are locked up.
How you been though?
Akon out
It's been a month. We recorded 100.
Yeah.
How's life been since 100? Talk to me.
Yo, honestly, like if I'm being 100% real, I've had some rough weeks, man. I'm not even gonna front, but you know me, I like to stay positive. So I'm just looking forward to the holidays, and hopefully I get to see some family in a different setting, of course, this year. But definitely, it's been a challenging lockdown these past couple weeks, man. It's gotten colder here, darker.
Do we got
but,
snow
you
on the
know,
ground right now? I have no idea.
We had snow. We had snow. But yeah, like I said, the holidays are coming up. I did some shopping, got some gifts for some people, so that makes me feel a little bit better, getting into holiday spirit a little bit.
You know, I think that honesty too, that's important. You got to be real.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, man.
you got down weeks,
That's it.
everyone
We
has
try to
down
be
weeks.
real, man. Definitely. But you know, we're looking up, bro. So I just got to say, you know, got some positive feedback from the listeners. So really shout out to everyone who, listened to 100 and been rocking with us from before that. Some really, really good feedback. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who reached out and who's been listening, and we appreciate it.
I think sometimes it takes 100 episodes for somebody to listen to one.
Yo, facts.
for the homies to listen to one. Right?
Honestly,
I'm sure
it's like closest people to you. Yeah.
I'm sure for you, it took a minute for some of your closest people to be like, all right, let me check out your music.
Have no idea that I'm a musician.
Are you serious? No.
No, I mean, I will say though, but I did have a friend hit me up one time because I started a band called Botox, and like we released a song and it was out for like a year, and I had one of my best friends, one of my oldest friends, his little sister texted me and was like, wait, you're Botox? And I was like, well, yeah. She goes, I've been listening to your song for like a year now. And I'm like, what? I've been posting about this for like 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, you should have been listening to it for 2 years.
Yeah.
And second of all, how could you have not known? People don't pay any attention to anything.
It's true. That's why
They
I said
don't.
like
They
legit.
really don't.
I feel like some of your closest people, when it's like, okay, it's episode 100, or you're on Fear Factor.
On Fear Factor, eating cockroaches.
Yeah, on Fear Factor. Exactly.
Right.
When it takes until you get something like that for people to finally listen to what you're doing.
Yo, no word of a lie. A friend of mine started an online store and legit had no idea until like I'm seeing the post up. I'm like, wait, you've been planning, because you can't just start a store. Like you got to be
Right.
planning this in the background for a while. Little did I know she's got a store, a business, and it's booming. So, yo, sometimes we just got to pay attention a little bit more.
That's it, right? Yeah, you just gotta pay a little more attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100 episodes.
But how you been, man?
I've been good. I've been is it 4 weeks now? 4?
It's felt like 5 minutes underwater.
Oh,
That's like poetic. You sure you write? You definitely write songs, don't you? 5 minutes underwater. It felt like 5 minutes underwater might be a.
Yeah.
But also it was a jab.
Right.
That's it.
wait,
Yeah,
what?
exactly. That's why I took it back. That's why.
I'm oblivious to everything. Fuck.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Whatever.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
no. I mean, yeah, I've been here for about a month, and we've done a lot of things. I celebrated my birthday, celebrated my girl's birthday.
Hey.
We gone to the beach. We've you guys were on super lockdown. We had some patio moments.
Bastards.
Weather's definitely been better.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how's outside? What's it like to be outside?
It's cold
How's
here,
pressure?
but like I kind of sound like an asshole.
I'd say
saying it
chilly.
is.
In comparison to what you
Fair.
got going on, I'd say chilly.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta ask you this because last year Thanksgiving I was in LA. Well,
Oh
suburbs.
yeah, so that's funny.
So
yeah.
let me ask you, what was your American Thanksgiving like?
So we were also in the suburbs. Where were you last time? Where were you last year?
I was in Victorville and then Palmdale. So
So it's like same area.
That's
or
like basically.
It's like maybe an hour and some change apart, but it's also
elevation wise or whatever. Yeah.
yeah,
So,
I was up
yeah,
like we got snow.
Distance
We got
from
snow.
LA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they were
same,
saying
yeah.
because they also got snow. So no, but it was great. Like it was maybe 20 degrees,
Yeah.
and then at night it might have been 5.
Yeah.
I don't know those numbers.
They don't know, but
They don't. Yeah.
That
it's like
sounds
30,
really cold to me.
like 40, like probably 40
yeah,
Fahrenheit,
something like that.
50,
Way
60.
too cold.
But the whole
Nice, dude.
experience. I
Yeah.
think that might have been my first American
impressive.
Thanksgiving. I don't know if we want to call it Thanksgiving, but whatever you want to call that moment. I played spoons yesterday.
What's
I played-
spoons? Explain that.
Oh, yeah, you played spoons?
Did you almost just say I splayed poons?
I never said
It
that.
sounded like you almost said that.
I guarantee you, I'm not going to do a post production thing
I'm
where I
gonna listen
rewind
back.
it,
I'm
and
gonna listen
no, I won't even do that for the people. I played spoons for the. No, I didn't pwn noobs or whatever you guys are saying.
Not that.
Pone noobs. What?
We should all be able to judge on our own.
Right.
Anyways,
Yeah.
spoons is basically this game where there's enough spoons on the table for each person playing the game. Okay.
Minus one person.
Minus one person. So
Okay.
and then there's a deck of cards. You played this game or no?
Is this the game that?
I think I've taught you this game.
Yeah, that I beat you at a couple times,
Oh,
and then
okay.
that
Let's not-
started.
Let's bring that up. Let's
Well,
bring that up.
Anyways,
Yeah.
there's the deck of cards. Everybody has 4 cards.
It's like, you know my
You
trigger,
pass
so
a
that-
card around the table, and basically you're trying to get 4 of a kind of like. So if it's 4, you want all the different kinds or whatever of the.
Right.
And as soon as you get it, you grab a spoon.
Hey, okay.
You gotta also if you notice somebody grabs that spoon, you gotta grab yourself a spoon quick. And if you end up as the person that don't got a spoon, you out.
Yeah. Okay. Yo, this is dope. I like this.
It's aggressive.
Of course.
Actually, I
Of
don't know if
course.
I've played that. I don't know if you've taught me that one, Coco.
I think I taught you that.
We can play spoons later if you want.
I'd like to play spoons. Is it a drinking game?
It can be.
I mean, everything's a drink.
Then yeah, I'm in.
So I did that. We ate a lot. I had one plate that I basically stretched the entire day.
Hey, yeah.
That's not Thanksgiving.
You can't
You
do
gotta
that.
get
You got to go
seconds.
back.
You
Exactly.
gotta
You
get
got to go
seconds.
back. You
added
got to get
beef.
seconds
I
or
added
third.
beef the second time.
Okay, hold on. This is
I don't know what that means. You got to
Right?
explain a little more.
you got to explain this because this is a big debate around Thanksgiving. Like, what goes on the plate?
What was on my plate?
What was on your
Everything-
plate?
everything.
People are gonna judge you. We're gonna judge you.
I had turkey. I had greens. I had cream corn. I had
Cream corn. Okay.
mashed potatoes. I had
It's a great plate so far.
stuffing. I
Okay,
had
yeah.
Cranberry
was it?
sauce? Did you get any cranberry?
No cranberry, but I had the sweet. What is it? The sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
Yeah, sweet potato. It's like with the marshmallows or
marshmallow
whatever.
on
So it's
top.
like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's good. That's
I
good.
think that was what my plate was.
I would say that
And you had
that's
macaroni and cheese.
And macaroni and
yeah.
cheese.
Oh,
I mean,
okay, I was about to
don't
say, you can't forget the mac and cheese.
as the
Yeah.
only American on camera. Let me say that's a legitimate plate. But
Yes.
The only way that it's Thanksgiving is if you go back and do that a second time.
That's it.
But what
So if you
if
don't do that a second time, and like maybe exclude one of the things you didn't like, but like secretly, so that way the family doesn't know that you didn't like it. You just like one of the things you didn't like, add one more thing you didn't try. That's a Thanksgiving. You got to do 2 plates.
See, the thing is that the plates were American size. Like these are not the regular royal china or whatever that we got. Like this shit was like oval and fucking large.
Yeah, that's how plates should be, bro.
More food on.
Yeah.
So you can have a little bit of
Patrick,
everything.
Shaq, you gotta eat, bro. You gotta eat,
Patrick was here
bro.
last year. He knows what Thanksgiving is.
Exactly. Exactly. I ate so I couldn't move. I stayed on the couch. That's what you do.
So
you watch football.
I didn't do that. You think I love watching slavery? I watched Roots when I was a kid.
Here we go.
Wait, you watched Roots on Thanksgiving last year?
That's broken telephone.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's mad depressing, bro.
No, but Thanksgiving was sick. Like I got, I think it was, I got to see a big ass family do what they do, and just basically, I wasn't even a fly on the wall. I was in the middle. I was in the mix. I felt like Anthony Bourdain when he travels.
Bro, you are.
Rest in peace. Shout out to
Shout out. Yeah. So that was a vibe. Why did we bring up Thanksgiving? Yeah, because that was just yesterday.
Yeah, you were
right. Because it's relevant.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. That's
do I gotta carry this?
Work, right?
Yeah.
Do I gotta carry this?
Yeah, carry this.
Well, I'm here for you.
There were a couple musical topics that I wanted to bring up to Patrick or with Patrick a while back, and it just never happened.
Yeah.
It just is great that we get to premiere some of this music on this podcast with an actual musician.
Yeah,
present, right?
Let's do it.
I don't want you to see what I'm about to type because it should be a surprise.
Well, I also have pretty bad eyesight, but I won't look.
Okay.
Actually, how long is it going to take you? Enough time for me to pour another beer? Oh, okay.
1 second. This is a lot. This is a podcast. We don't. This is a lot.
We don't waste time.
We
We're live.
Well,
but
just
get right to it.
Thank you.
Okay, you ready?
I'm so ready.
Not with the hype. The hype.
Can I look at your computer yet?
This is Vin Diesel.
Okay.
Right?
We'll keep going. We'll give it a little bit.
Right?
Yeah, let me get to the chorus. You can't shut it off until you get through a chorus.
Okay.
Now I can see him singing.
I am Groot.
How many streams?
Look at this artwork.
How many streams?
2.8 million streams. He premiered it on Ellen.
That's actually.
This is horrible. My stomach is
We
turning.
gotta get through a chorus. You can't judge until we get through a chorus. This is the chorus.
Oh, it's just gonna be a drop.
This is when you gotta build the beat. You gotta build the beat.
2013?
No, October 30th. No, earlier than that.
2013?
No, this year.
Here we go. Wait the beat.
Sure.
So, what do you think about the song? What do you think about the weird? I took a selfie and I'm a dad in the bathroom, lit off vino with the X Pro 2 filter as the artwork.
Shout out to X Pro. I used that filter a lot back in the day.
Can I say how impressed I am with the specificity of that comparison to that picture?
Oh, I
really liked that.
I can see it. Like, look, doesn't that look like X Pro 2?
Shop
But
like
like
Shaq is
drunken dad in the
Drunken dad in the
bathroom,
bathroom.
Yeah.
Off
Yeah,
vino.
no, that's it. Off vino.
Shaq's been there.
Vinny off
He's
the
been
vino.
there.
Right,
Vinny's
Vinny
off the
off the
vino.
vino.
Everybody used to go off on that.
We call him Vino Diesel
Facts.
on these parts.
Woo!
It
It was.
What do you guys think about that song?
Patrick, go for it.
So, where do I start? I have a lot of questions. First of all, why?
That's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Why did this happen?
He has
Who
a
let
lot
this
of free
happen?
time. Nobody, because they
okay.
couldn't stop it because he was by himself. And
But he went on Ellen to premiere this. No,
He premiered it on Ellen.
They
Yeah.
could have stopped it.
You didn't realize that was Vin Diesel.
like why? Why?
Yeah, no, you can hear it. He's talking from down here. a lot of the
think he's
communication.
holding it there?
You know how like lizards do like that thing? I think
You're killing it. You're killing it. You're
Vin
killing
Diesel.
it.
Yeah, dude, that was great. Patrick, so far you're 2 for 2 on impersonations.
Thank you.
What was the other one?
Well, I don't remember. It was earlier. It's before we started.
It was the
It
mummy.
was the mummy. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
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 you did.
yeah,
Can we hear the mummy scream real quick, or
Yeah,
the
of
Alex intro? Depending on Patrick.
Oh,
Not as good as the
I know.
first
I'm losing it.
one,
I'm losing
but
it.
not bad.
I'm
I'm
losing it.
bleeding. So we like this one. Is it a smash? Is it a pass? Are you mad that a guy like Vin Diesel with the most infinite
Nah, man.
amount of reach and
No.
like ability to get on an Ellen and premiere a song does something like this, and then he gets other music? Like I don't know how much.
I'm a little disappointed that he only got 2 million streams using
2.8.
Ellen. Like 3 million streams. Like if I'm gonna be honest, if I got on Ellen, and I only got 3 million streams, and I'm me. I'm not Vin Diesel. I'm me.
Yeah.
If I got on Ellen and only got 3 million streams, I'd be a little disappointed.
But
I'd
Simon
expect
Cowell
10.
said you were okay though. So like,
yeah, Simon Cowell actually really liked me. But you can say whatever you want.
did you ever have a moment where he told you did something like shit, like it was bad?
No,
Like, did
he
you have a
liked
classic
everything I
Simon
did.
moment?
No, he liked everything I did.
That's odd.
Genuinely, yeah.
Look at
Like
that.
he told me if I ever had problems to come to him first because he ran everything. I swear that this actual conversation happened. He was like, if anyone ever makes you do something that you're not cool with, come to me because everything you see I own. So like I'll tell them.
Yeah,
you know,
he
to,
does
like
have
he was
that,
actually
yeah.
he was actually pretty
Damn.
cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
When was the last time you talked to Mr. Simon?
March of 2014.
If you need anything,
actually.
anything, I own everything.
Yeah,
Come to
no,
me.
no.
When was the last time you
That
talked
was
to him? 6 years
2013.
ago.
Yeah, 6
That
years
was
ago.
2013 that he said that. 2014 was a different year.
But
Back to the Vin Diesel thing. No, I'm not mad at what he's done because you know what? Honestly, dude, if I was an actor, like if I was able to make it as an actor, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna make music. That sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at anyone that does that. Like I'm a musician.
You mean
know
the
what sounds
crossover
great?
into another
yeah.
art?
You know what sounds great to me? Acting. Like that sounds awesome. I'd love to act.
Fair,
If someone gave me an
fair.
opportunity to, I would do that in a heartbeat. So like I'm not mad at that. But like I'm mad at how bad it is. You know?
that's what I'm saying though. Like
if you're gonna do it, do it.
Do it. Don't do it half-ass. And
Right.
if that's his whole ass, that's not good.
Bro,
Wow,
that
pause.
sounded like that.
Pause, Patrick.
You know, okay, you know what I mean though.
That's his whole ass. No, that genuinely though, that really.
Okay, I got one that's worse. I got one
I
that's
don't know.
worse.
But that sounded like it came from 2014 or 15. Like honestly, and I don't know why they
That was
let him put
2020.
that out. I don't know. Like he's got to have a manager.
That's what I'm saying.
How about this one? 6 million streams on Spotify.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's this?
Jeremy Renner, aka Hawkeye.
All right, hold on though. Let it go till chorus.
Every time I take a ride, I feel alive with nowhere to go. I'm the king of the road. You're the queen of my throne. Riding out day and night, satisfied wherever we roam.
Not loving it?
No chorus.
Yeah.
Star of the show.
Give it the same. Give it the same.
Yeah, word.
Shimmer like gold. Now, baby, let's ride. We got nothing but time. You get all the reactions. You're the main attraction. It's no surprise.
I think we broke Alex. I think we broke
I
him.
don't even know what to feel anymore.
What the hell was that? Jeremy Renner?
That was Hawkeye. That was Hawkeye.
Again, you know, 2016 would have been okay with that song.
That's not
When
this
did
year.
that one come out? When did that come out?
Main Attraction came out. Show.
That was a good
out.
sound effect, by the way. That mouth moving.
Oh, that's 2020. I'm so sorry.
2012. Sorry,
What's this
what?
year? All right.
That is
So
this
like,
year.
if that
You know what?
okay, if that would have come out in 2016, I'd have
Yeah.
been again. I get it. You're playing on like the what was that band that everyone makes fun of? now?
Coldplay?
No, Imagine Dragons. You're playing on the
Oh,
Imagine
yes,
Dragons
yes.
vibe. Like, You're
Exactly,
playing on that.
exactly.
Cool. I get it. But like, no one really likes them anymore. So why would you
No.
make music like that?
Maybe he's been holding on to that since Imagine Dragons.
Cool.
And he's finally done being
This is
Hawkeye.
my
He's like,
moment.
Oh,
I'm
man.
at the peak of my Hawkeye-ness.
But here's
So
the
let's
thing.
leverage this with my Imagine Dragons cover.
Here's the thing. Like this is the con of quarantine and of COVID. These people who are famous beyond measure have more resource. They have too much time.
Echo chambers, bro. We all live in an echo chamber right now.
That's it. It's just too much. Like you can't.
What do you think of this, guys? Oh my God, it's great, man. It's great. Definitely put that out, Jeremy. Definitely.
Honestly, if you guys want to see something funny, watch.
Can I
Vin
come over
Diesel.
and swim in your pool this weekend, though? Still?
You gotta watch Vin Diesel premiere that on Ellen and watch everybody because the audience is all virtual, so their bops are just like odd and like a little bit forced.
I don't think I can watch that, dude. I'm not gonna do that.
It's fine and fair. I've got one more interesting song, and it's not by an actor or a celebrity.
Okay,
first. Go for
good.
it.
Can I say real quick? By the way, I'm trying to be biased here.
You're trying to be
Like
biased.
the laugh earlier was not meant for anything other than just how I actually felt. I got no problem with actors making music. I got no problem with that. I got no problem with musicians being actors.
Right.
Ed Sheeran was in an episode of Game of Thrones. It was weird, but like cool.
Was he a singing knave or something?
Literally,
like a jester.
He sat around a fire and sang.
That's really.
It was a little on the nose. I'm not gonna lie, but like, yo, I would if I could have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do your thing, man. Do whatever feels good. But like,
imagine just see
make it
Alex
good.
just like jingling his way into a Game of Thrones episode.
You guys are doing real like white movements with both of you guys.
Just trying to make you feel comfy.
I don't know. I don't know your music. What do you play? I don't know.
I dance like that. Actually, you nailed it, Patrick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
So
I've got
high shoulders
one
and
last
elbows.
song. I don't like. This is something that I came across, and I didn't know.
Give me no more. I just want to go. Yeah,
okay.
give me no more. I just want to.
Do you want his name first?
Nope.
Just
I
go
want
into
nothing.
it. Cool.
Just play it. Just play it. Let's get to it.
Okay. Where is it? Where's it? Like, this is the main one.
Okay. There's potential.
I'm definitely intrigued. So.
Yep.
So much stage to like sauce. We the niggas and they touch. We so shit, I like shoot. I got racing streets like that. Big ass like it gotta be. Body jumping just like me. But that's all I do with me.
You wanna go to the hook?
Talk the record and talk that. I got brothers
all
just
the way
like
to the chorus,
sticks.
baby. Take it to the chorus.
Do you want to try another one just to see if he sounds the same?
You ain't got to get that check. Play with squad, you gon' get wet. On that bullshit, I know how to act. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Chopping and chunking and blowing the bank. Chopping ain't got hot and full of chicken.
No?
I said, right, be that cocky, make a play. I'm in that bitch gon' play. In the film, I'm listening.
Once you get used to it, it's not terrible though. Like once you understand that's what's happening, you're like, all right, that's all right.
So his name is 645AR.
How many streams?
You want to know? This has the most out of everybody, 9.6 million. But this is also because this song specifically got very popular on TikTok.
Okay, I can see that. That makes me feel a little better.
Yeah, but this guy,
But
he's
he has two other songs that have over 1 million.
6. The next one for the trap is actually
All right,
pretty.
play me another. Yeah,
I know you're intrigued, aren't you?
Yeah.
for sure. And you know what, dude? If nothing else, that was a great ploy. If that song, if he starts singing normal and it's garbage music, at least he got me to listen to two.
True. Yeah.
Sure.
So we got
I
the
hope he goes
streams.
right back up there though.
Gotta hit go up.
Yo, I can't.
I mean, you know what? Okay, I like the first one a lot better because I could understand what he was saying. It's like, yeah, it's like chipmunk trap.
So he calls
man,
it
I'm
squeaking.
crying.
He straight up calls it squeaking. So
what's
he
an interview like him like?
Do you want to like honestly?
Yeah.
I can find some because
I'd like
like
to
I
know
saw
what
him
he was
talk
like.
about
I am
it, and
crying.
he's like, let's go to Instagram. Real
Out of
I
the three
actually have
people
tears
you-
in my eyes.
quick. So Pat, on a scale of 1 to would you listen to this?
Yes.
Like
645AR.
the sad thing is, I probably would listen to this again just so I could laugh. This is amazing.
You're gonna show people.
Oh, I'm
his
showing
streams are
people
going
this
right
all the
up.
time. Yep.
Oh man,
So
there's
like
actually tears in my eyes.
and he takes it serious.
Oh, okay. I like it less.
So this is what he looks like. I'm sorry, Pat, but this is him.
I want him
Let's see-
to.
oh, you wanna see
joke
him talk about it?
Yeah, no, I want to hear him talk about what he's doing. I got to hear him justify this.
We got to upload these clips for the listeners too.
Yeah, that's Jimmy Fallon. Like this guy's doing his
Is that
thing.
Doja Cat?
Wow.
It's probably. This guy is very popular. I don't know.
What's his name? 6'4" what?
645 AR.
Okay, not.
right.
It doesn't roll off the tongue great. But
645 AR.
I think he's from New York or something. He only got 103 followers. I mean, he's okay. He's still coming up.
103,000 or 103?
103,000. If you had 103, that's
Okay.
crazy that we're
we
talking
wouldn't
about.
be looking at his channel.
And it's like trap visuals.
All right, you know what? 3 times I'm not into it anymore.
Yeah, let's cut that.
Yeah.
Let's cut that.
So,
It
like,
was, the first one was fine, good.
Yeah.
Actually, the first one was good.
Yeah.
Second one, all right, okay, so that's what he's
Kind
doing.
of funny. The
Third-
second was
yeah,
funny.
Right now, third one though,
He's
and now
taking
I
it
know that he takes
serious
it
and-
seriously. I don't know, man.
Yeah, because he like straight up, he calls it squeaking. And he's like, yo, what up? We still squeaking though, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's how he talks about his music.
All right,
Like,
you know
he's
what, I
really
can't-
straight, dead face, serious about it.
I can't be mad at that then. I can't be mad.
Maybe
at that.
he's so serious to the point where like the seriousness is the joke. Like,
So,
or maybe he just thinks it's real. And if he does, then cool, dude, it's art. Like,
all right, then
who
he's
am I
trying to
say-
start
who-
something. Maybe.
Yeah, dude, who am I to say that he's wrong? It's art. You
so
know?
if we can rank Jeremy Renner, Vin Diesel,
Yeah.
and 645 AR, what are we getting?
All right, I know already. I'd like to hear what you guys think.
So I gotta go.
Start last
Wait,
first.
what are we
It's
doing
really
last?
Funny. It's really funny.
I think last first, and then
Last
three
first?
just
3,
last.
2,
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going. I gotta go Jeremy Renner last. That was trash. And then I'm gonna go with Vin Diesel second.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna put this guy first because it's interesting.
I
It's
agree.
interesting.
I
Yeah.
agree. That's
I fully
unanimous.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Just man, don't like. Could you guys imagine if I came out with a song this year that sounded like a Creed song?
Dude, that might. Ooh.
he wants to hear it. They call
I
him
do
Tom
wanna
40
hear-
where he's from.
Patrick.
2020 is crazy. Who would have thought that we'd be sitting here ranking Jeremy Renner, Vin Diesel songs?
Honestly, I thought it would have been who had the best MCU.
This is my
role,
favorite
but
part of 2020, bro. This is the best thing that's happened this year.
So
Look at us.
Who
because
would have thought?
not me. So Alex, as you know, Coke and I, we've had conversations about like what Torontonians sound like. I've mentioned this on the pod before. Patrick got a little upset about it.
Okay.
I've talked to you about it.
Love you, Patrick.
Another video had
I don't know
surfaced
yet.
about like what we sound like, and it was a For Y'all Entertainment video, so it was pretty funny, but I took offense. Absolutely.
Well, you only take offense because of the truth behind it.
What do you
That's the
think we
only
sound
thing.
like? What do you think we sound like
Well,
before we
I
even play
mean,
nothing?
You guys say certain words weird. It's not like you said, Patrick. You say Snoh weird.
How?
Snow.
Yeah,
Snow.
Snow's. That's weird. What you just said.
Snow.
Like you spell the way that you say Snow is SNOH, basically.
Like Snow Allegra?
Snow.
Oh, shout out to her. She's dope.
Snow.
Snow.
It's we got snow. We got snow. You know, but it's not everything. It's not like you guys talk weird. It's just there's
It's the
certain
Jamaican
words.
in me. Yeah, it's the Jamaican in me. It's fine.
You could be the Jamaican, could be the Canadian, could be the combo. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, Toronto's accent is really the Toronto accent is really Caribbean mixed with Canadian.
And if you haven't heard the episode where we were like slightly disrespected,
Episode.
really another one.
I'm just, you guys asked.
The
You literally
episode
just asked.
where basically Coco said that we sound like Fargo mixed with
Disrespectful.
Safari.
Disrespectful.
Safargo?
Yeah, Safargo.
All right.
First while on Fargo.
Fargo.
I mean-
eh?
The two accents of those.
Combine
mixed
'em.
together, like
Right,
the
yeah.
Fargo accent with the Safari cornball.
Yeah.
No
I
shade,
agree.
it don't sound
Why?
like cornball.
No, hold on.
Safari is
Y'all
corn.
know
Alright.
cornballs, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Safari
But
is-
anyways,
No, he is.
I don't think that if you okay, so honestly though, if I didn't know you guys were Canadian, I wouldn't have thought much of it. Like
Okay,
I would have
fair.
noticed you guys said like some words different, but
Right.
like I wouldn't have been like, oh well, that's Canadian. I would have just been like, oh okay, well whatever.
He said that weird.
Like yeah, it was just that's how your accent is. Like it's not.
Or maybe I said it weird that one time.
Yeah, but like when he said we
Over
got
and over
snow, we got snow, we got snow. He said it he said the same sentence
got
3 times.
snow.
And you know what it was? It was the third time I went, oh, he says snow weird. You know?
I can't even say snow
know?
now.
Okay, I'm
That's
gonna
weird.
play this video. I want to see what you think about it.
Okay.
You guys are little youths. Little youths can't run dominoes, bro. Little pops.
Can you stop with the fake Jamaican
Is that
Canadian
rapper?
stuff? It's scaring me.
What do you mean fake Jamaican Canadian? What?
Y'all not Jamaican, that's what I mean.
Bro, and my dad's from Jamaica. What are you saying?
Yeah, but y'all from Canada, y'all do that fake Jamaican accent with a little leprechaun on it. You know, it's a ting, fam. Oh, you cheese me, dog.
You guys are beans. I'll still bet you your team.
Looking for a pot of gold.
You shower Irish Spring. You guys.
You guys don't sound like any of those dudes. Like honestly, you really don't. Like all of that was a bastardization of everything.
Oh, someone takes it different. But honestly, I think that like what those guys sound like is when there's a bunch of us all together.
When we all get together, that's what it sounds like.
Okay, now that you guys are talking back and forth, I hear it actually.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah.
Wait,
yeah. If you heard us our banter go off, it will go that way. But
more times.
Do you think we sound more times? Do you think we sound like leprechauns, fam?
No.
Okay, I got something for you.
Hold on, before you go to that, I will say that I think Californians and I'm gonna say Ontarian, we have similar accents.
Canadian Ontarians, if we're gonna clarify, because
What's the
apparently
difference
we have a
between
lot
Canadian Ontarian and an
well, there's
Ontarian?
Ontario, California. But we live in Ontario, Canada.
I think that's just Californians.
Yeah, I just wanted to differentiate.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm
so only California because we got a lot of listeners
American,
in California apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair.
So go ahead.
I'm a Floridian.
Yeah, but no, oh, do you say he's? Oh no, he's a Florida man.
Whoa. We don't need the O.
Yeah, we
don't need the O.
Yeah, we have bad experience with Florida man.
You guys just don't know him well enough.
You don't know him well enough.
Well, play your clip, yo.
Okay, I got a clip. Basically, Patrick knows this rapper as Biz Loke.
Okay.
But
personally?
No, he's Biz Loke. So he's he's like a very tough, scary goon. Like he's currently locked up. He's a Crip, all that kind of stuff. So his Toronto man accent is to the nth degree.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play a clip, and I kind of want to hear if you can understand what he's saying.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. This will be fun.
Also, free up the Crody from the dark side.
What's going on, G? I'm here. What's going on?
Yo, what is this I'm hearing in the streets? Niggas is calling all your names.
Man, everybody's beaking, man. It's a light thing.
Everybody's beacon. It's a light thing.
I mean, I knew that's what he said, but I don't know what that means. How could I possibly know?
Not even close?
No.
Everybody's beacon.
No,
It's a light thing.
it could mean a million things.
Well, I know what a light ting means.
What does it mean?
Like it's nothing. It's easy.
Well, that makes sense. But then what's beacon?
Everybody's beacon. They got with their
beacon. There's beacon.
Everybody's beacon. It's a light thing.
So it's nothing.
Yeah.
They're just talking.
Let's keep going.
All right, let's go. All right.
As a matter of fact, there's 2 more niggas that need to get goods.
Now you talking my language? What's going on, Crow?
You talking my language? What's going on, Crow?
Right. Well, what's going on? I know guanin.
Okay.
What? Like, cause that's like wagwan, right?
Yeah.
I got you. You've been here for 4 weeks. Remember?
All right, let's go.
It was just a 1-2 preemptive strikes. I have the change for you, you know what I'm saying? You need a deposit, I got you. I'll drop that on you, that's light.
I say less, just drop a deposit, give me the names. Don't know, once I get the job done, I'll drop for the rest of the change and you don't know,
All right, so these guys fucked up 3 times. So now it's 3 strikes, you're out. So he's saying, all right, no problem. Just pay me the money and I'll take care of it.
So is that what you, so done no A says that to you?
Yeah, well, everything up to that point too. But it was like, it's all good. It's nothing. I got you, bro.
Let's do one more.
Just make sure that I'm paid.
Let's do one more.
I'll even pay you extra.
Light works. See it, that ain't shit. Yo, what the fuck am I man? Say hello to my new shawty, Miss Cola. Who's that?
I mean...
What is he saying? Say hello to my shawty. Who's that?
Is that his girl?
Hold on, hey.
Yeah, that's good.
Hold on, man. See you rolling with this.
Yeah, you know, he's putting me onto a 1-2 ting. Like,
he's putting me onto a 1-2 ting.
I mean, I don't know. Give me something.
You feel anything?
I mean, he's showing her the ropes about some shit.
Hey.
Okay. Cool.
This is fun. Let me do one more.
This is
You know
what?
That way.
You already know.
It's a weird handshake. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't like it.
I don't love this. This
it's
isn't how I roll. We don't do that.
So
in
you
the
missed it,
States.
Patrick. But this is what he did. He went like this. I don't know.
Yeah,
one of them's.
It's a Crip ting.
It's a Crip ting.
Well, you done.
He's got a lock, you know.
Wait, what?
I like that. It's great. That's fine.
That's. Hey, Biz Loca's a scary guy.
I don't have much of an opinion, honestly, about stuff.
Lucky for you.
Shaq, don't forget where you are, eh?
I know. I can go. I have to go back there, but
not much threat.
Biz Lo can't come here, so you're okay. I just wanted to play that funny. Oh, I can keep going with Toronto.
You know that scene
though.
when Lil Dicky does his sign? Mm-hmm. That was me just then.
The little, what is it?
That whole, his
a
reaction
little
to understanding
wiener?
what that meant.
The little wiener
was
sign
me just now.
Yeah.
Am I going to be okay if someone sees this? Like,
I have one last.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, not
one
even
last
one. No, no. Well, yeah,
we gotta talk to music.
Okay,
we gotta talk some stuff.
Do you want to do one last one or go into the music?
I like it all, man. What are we in a rush?
No. We talk. We do one more.
All right, one more. This one is as if it's a Toronto man in the Middle Ages.
Okay, well,
yes.
I have no reference to that. But.
All right, here we go.
Forsooth. Doth my eyes deceiveth me? Or art thou not looking at the baddest gal in all of the land?
Yeah, of course. Everyone knows what that meant.
Okay.
Do my eyes deceive me, or am I not looking at the baddest girl in all the land? What else does that mean?
Okay, let's keep
going. I don't even know how to translate that into anything else.
Hold on, shorty. I know thou prieth my designer robes and hood with belt. None of that peasant business around here, shorty. You understand? I know your dad's the king. They call me the prince, shorty. So Wagwan, I can't take you to the banquet tonight? We can't go to the banquet?
So you still there?
Yeah, dude, this is just like, I mean, this is like anyone talking
in
the Middle
very end,
Ages.
He snaps out of character and just turns full Toronto man. So
okay, let's go.
Yo, Sir Arthur's a waste you.
Sir Arthur's a waste you.
You don't want to fuck with Sir Arthur.
No,
right?
No, not right.
Not Sir Arthur.
Wrong.
What is it?
No.
What's
Sir
a
Arthur's
waste
a
you?
waste you.
What's
that?
A
waste you. Shaq.
I'm not a waste you. Shut up.
Well, I mean, if it's Shaq, then I'm right.
Thank you.
I said you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with me, but waste you is like you're whack.
Right, I don't want to fuck with someone that's whack. I'm right.
Oh, that's how you meant? Fuck. I don't understand. I don't know how to read
dude.
you. That's not even me.
Like if I said to
I didn't understand that
I was
either.
talking to a girl. Like if I'm talking to you, I'm saying like you don't want to fuck with that dude. I'm saying like you don't want to fight him. But I'm talking to a girl like you don't want to fuck with that dude.
Okay,
you're still
there. Okay, let's last 15 seconds. Here we go.
Yo, I'll sword that man this thing right now, eh? Shorty, how many mans you know will go on bear crusades like I did?
You like that one? You get it? You still there? You still there?
No, I'm still here, dude.
Conquer up bare land in your name. Like, yo, shorty, like, I hear the tower is free.
I guess it's all like,
No, dude, that's easily translatable.
So you understand? Are you fluent in Toronto, man? Or is that what you're saying?
I'm fluent in Middle Ages Toronto, man. 1600s Toronto, man.
1600s.
I like it. 1600s Toronto, man. I like it. I like it.
I want to transition to music, and since we're still on a silly kind of
Toronto
vibe,
man.
No, I'm not going to.
Are we going to listen to more of the squeaking?
No more squeaking.
Okay.
No Toronto. We're going to take a little break from Toronto. I came across this shit on Instagram, and I thought it was fire. And I'm not sure if it was a hot take, but it might be. No, it's not. It's not a hot take because I'm not going to say it's better.
Okay.
Basically, this thing said that Michael Jackson on them UK drill beats that you listen to, like Pop Smoke that I listen to. Sorry.
Okay, right. Yeah, that
Those
you
songs
listen to.
that I listen, not you.
Yeah. You're the only one. Yeah.
No, you. Nah, maybe not.
I listen.
You do. Anyways, you listen. So anyways, Michael Jackson on drill beats is fire.
Okay.
And it's like I think nobody in this room will disagree when I play it.
I probably.
All right.
That's a bold statement.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I agree. It probably is.
Let's go. There's a couple, so it's not even just like one or done. Listen. Here we go.
They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in their eyes and their words are really clear. So beat it, just beat it. You better run, you better do what you
Yeah, wait for it. Let's go.
Oh, it doesn't. I need him to do more. Come on.
I know it needs to do more. There's no drop. There's no.
But it is still fire. But like,
it is good, but there's no drop. I was waiting for.
Why no hi-hat?
Right? He needs the hi.
It needs a little something. But no, you're right. But it didn't go anywhere though. But no,
If
you're right.
somebody
You're
actually
right.
like took the time, effort, money, and actually did, like, say Michael Jackson
Bro,
was still
send me
here
a couple
and did
Michael Jackson songs that you think would be good. I'll make you something.
Great. There
I
we
got
go.
you.
Hey, let's go.
I got you.
Let's go.
What do you
For
think
the
about?
next episode. No, it's hot.
Yeah.
But it could have been better. But it's hot.
But you can tell somebody basically slapped it on, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what it is?
they
It's
didn't
like-
make it.
It's like a good springboard for other people.
Right.
You know.
Right.
To like be like, oh, okay, that's hot.
It needs someone to create an original drill beat and then put that on top of, or put the Michael Jackson vocals on top of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. To follow what Michael does to make
Exactly.
the beat make sense with the song. That's it. Yeah, but
Exactly,
no, you're not
exactly.
wrong, Shaq.
Jackson trap singing the whole time.
Yes, he knew.
Jeez, he knew.
Nobody knew.
He knew.
Have you ever seen? Have you never seen the Michael Trapson, or is it called? Yeah, Michael Trapson.
Michael
It's
Trapson.
not called that. It
Michael
needs to be
Trapson?
called that. And I'm gonna make
not
an
joking,
entire
it's a real thing.
SoundCloud channel.
Damn.
It's a real thing. Like, honestly, the songs are hard, and whoever plays him is hard.
Yo, are you saying Neverland? Neverland was like a trap house?
It could have been.
Neverland Ranch is a trap house, eh?
Like, listen.
Also, that cup is fire. What is this? Did you have this planned?
No, this is how the great bonds happen. It's just spontaneity, bro.
Good.
Yeah. Neverland, hella bands, turn it up. Mexican, turn it up. Jackson, my dudes, we swing like Tarzan. I'm the king of the pop out. Little girls, I might pull up in the job site with the Draco. Go oh.
I thought you were about to play Michael Jackson songs over trap beats.
He liked it though.
I like that. Yo, that was fire, though.
It wasn't
That
bad.
was
The dude
fire,
sounded
though.
like him. It was pretty impressive, honestly. I just didn't know what to expect.
Michael Trapson without the gimmicky ass glove and outfit and weird hair.
Yeah, but then is he really Michael Trapson?
So, yeah,
Yeah,
word.
he sounds like
Right, he
him.
sounds
Are you
like
saying
him.
like basically?
One or two things that are like, maybe
So he has his own image and he takes it serious instead of the parody rapper.
Yeah,
That's what he is though. He's not trying to do this for
How many
real.
views?
He's like Weird Al, but trap.
This has 7 million views. He's got 394,000
You know what, for
subscribers.
7 million views and 394,000. Well, 394 is okay, but for 7 million views, I'll do a gimmick.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much I wouldn't do for a gimmick, honestly, guys.
Why don't we get you on some UK drill beats with the way you sing and just
Alright.
get that shit going? 'Cause
Make it
that
happen.
might
Do you know anyone that does those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do?
I-
All right,
yeah,
let's
yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
No problem.
All right.
We'll get you some Toronto producers.
I'll give you 2 points for setting it up.
Do you know what that means, though?
Patrick, you can have a point.
2%.
I get a point. Yes.
I get a point. Yeah.
It's just actually gold stars, you know?
I was like, you're actually just period.
Right, yeah.
But trap.
Just like a dot.
So I wanted to use like that Michael Jackson musical segment to get us into the music a little bit because we
How about The Weeknd?
You want to talk about The Weeknd?
I thought that's where you were going, thinking MJ.
Okay,
Weeknd.
yeah, that's a better segue. You're the segue king. My bad. So the Grammy nominations were announced. As we know, The Weeknd has had a hell of a quarantine season.
Yes.
He was excluded from any nominations, but I was seeing other artists that like I'm not like no discredit to them, but like why? In what world does St. John get a Grammy nomination and The Weeknd didn't? Do you know who St. John is?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great. But still, you can see like what.
Okay, here's the only thing that I can say, man.
Okay.
Is that as an artist, you're going to create a lot.
Okay.
And if you get butthurt about things not being Grammy worthy every time you create something. Now, I'm not saying that it wasn't or was, because it's not up to me to say that. But I'm just saying, as an artist that makes things, like, if you're gonna really base enough of your emotions off of whether or not you get a Grammy nod, like,
agreed.
Man, I don't know.
Agreed.
I just don't know, dude. Like, I would love to get a Grammy nod. That'd be sick, but I just never have. So, like,
are you speaking more from your perspective as a musician in the game, and you not getting one versus
from the perspective of me, but also me and millions of other musicians that are like, you know, grinding, that are like working, that are doing what we got to do. And I'm not even talking about like people that are in their bedrooms at home. I'm talking about like real songwriters writing real songs for real musicians that are getting real streams and getting hundreds of millions sometimes, and still getting no Grammy nods. Like, at some point, like, you know, has the Weeknd has won some Grammys, right?
I think so. Yeah. He's won Grammys.
Okay, so at some point, I just think like it was a good album, but like, dude, the Grammys aren't all that anymore.
It's,
like,
it's a good album. Man. It's numbers. It's
but like, dude, there's so much more to the Grammys, bro. It's
but like,
not,
okay,
it's
there are, but okay. There's, I feel like there's two different conversations to have there off the points that you just said. So, or maybe three, because I will say, like, I think there's a difference between an artist on the come up versus an artist who's established and what the Grammy means to that artist, right? That's one thing. And I also think that you are right. The Grammys aren't the be all and end all. The Grammys in 2020 are not what they were, say, 20 years ago, even, or 30 or 40 years ago. But to the Weeknd's point, I see why he's upset, because everything was aligned for him to get Grammy nominations. He was supposed to perform at the Grammys. And when he turned that down to do the Super Bowl or whatever happened, then there was a controversy that no
like
longer...
that, and I agree. And I totally agree with that point, because I think that's super valid. But like, at the same time, does that not just validate exactly what we're saying about how the Grammys aren't all that? Like, if you're going to be like, I can't do it because I'm doing the Super Bowl, and they're like, oh, well, then we're not going to nominate you. Then like, why should you care if you get one or not? Like, I don't know. And also too, there's definitely a difference between the come up artist and the artist already at it. But like, at the same time, when you're already at it, you're always going to have a come down. Like, everyone with a come up has a come down. And like, if you don't remember that, if you don't always remember that, like, that's super dangerous. So to be so bummed about not getting a Grammy nod when you're killing it is kind of like a slap in the face to the people that are trying to kill it the same way. Because it's like, dude, you're no different than me. Like, you're the Weeknd, and that's sick, and you're really great at making music. But like, you're a musician, bro. And I do that for a living too. And I live off of my music. So what makes, like, why are you so bummed when I'm not bummed? I think the stuff I released a year and a half ago was really sick. Like, I think the stuff I released 5 years ago was really sick. And the stuff I released 7 years ago was really sick. And I think all of that was just as good as the stuff that was being nominated for Grammys. But at the same time, like, dude, I know where I stand. Like, I'm happy with what I'm putting out. I like my art. I appreciate my art. And as long as other people appreciate it and I'm happy with what I'm doing, that should be enough. The Grammys are they're the cherry on top.
Right. Do you think there's a point to the fact that, because this was another argument that was being made online, so I want to get your take on this as a musician, the fact that the Grammys don't know, not just the Grammys, but other entities like it don't know where to put him. So is the Weeknd pop? Is he R&B? They can't put him in a category, therefore we can't award you anything because we don't know what you are.
And also, sorry, I think we didn't do a good job of letting people know if they did not know what the Weeknd said about not getting a nomination, but he tweeted, the Grammys remain corrupt. You owe me, my fans, and the industry transparency.
So I think that to the point of not knowing where to put him, like, if we're going to talk about people being bummed about the Grammys, then why aren't we talking about Justin Bieber's
I was about to say,
R&B
I have
album?
that.
You know?
Yeah,
like,
that's another.
Justin Bieber writes an R&B album. That's very clearly an R&B album.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't really matter that he's a pop artist. He wrote an R&B album. And then he gets no nominations for an R&B album. At what point do you go, well, I made this art very specifically and I made it with an idea in mind, and then I got snubbed in what I thought was important.
Is that a similar argument, though?
I think so.
To the Weeknd?
I think so. I think because, like, the Weeknd got snubbed Well, but the thing is that
You
the
know what I
Weeknd's
mean?
was politics, though. The Weeknd's was politics,
True,
but
fair.
it still goes back to like, then at what point do we just go, okay, so the Grammys are the Grammys, and let's just make art that we like. You know what I mean?
Fair. I think you are right, because we just had the American Music Awards. The Weeknd won a ton of those, and those come and went, right? But it's like, why do we still? You're right. Why do we still look at the Grammys as the
and
pinnacle?
I would love an American Music Award. You know what I mean?
Sure,
like,
for sure.
As
yeah.
an up and coming artist, like I would love any of those things. So
For
like,
sure.
he won a bunch of them. Great, dude.
Yeah.
So like, if you don't win a Grammy, that's okay, man. That's okay.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Just keep making art because eventually you will again. You know that. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Patrick.
No, you guys are killing it.
You're
I love
good.
this
You're
combo.
good. You're good.
Here's what Champagne Poppy, aka Drake, aka the flower, the national flower of Canada, as Alex told me the other day. Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
This is what he had to say. I think we should stop allowing ourselves to be shocked every year by the disconnect between impactful music and these awards, and just accept that what once was the highest form of recognition may no longer matter to the artists that exist now and the ones that come after. It's like a relative you keep expecting to fix up. Sorry, it's Toronto man. I forgot that's how he's going to talk.
Yeah.
It's like a relative you keep expecting to fix up, but they just can't change their ways. The other day I said The Weeknd was a lock for either album or song of the year, along with countless other reasonable assumptions, and it just never goes that way. This is a great time for somebody to start something new, and we can build up over time and pass on to the generations to come. And right after
Facts.
this story, he
And I think
posted
that's a
something
great
that had a
idea.
lot to do with like Pop Smoke, who had passed away but created a great album that did well,
What
and a bunch
about,
of the other younger artists
Mac
that were
Miller,
coming.
dude?
Mac Miller,
Mac
a lot
Miller.
of these guys,
Oh my gosh.
I mean, and I think that Drake has something real to say about like starting something new that recognizes the things that maybe matter more now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
like, dude, everything is changing. The economy is changing. The stock market is changing. The music industry is changing. Everything is changing. The way that we work is changing. We work from home now. Twitter has said that anyone that wants to work for us from home forever, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah,
Everything
that's
is
just the
changing.
way things are.
Yeah, man. So like, at what point do we keep complaining about not our predictions not being correct? Like, who
Right.
cares?
For sure.
Who cares, dude?
I know. But like, I think this is part of the process. The caring about it and getting so upset is part of the process that takes us to the creation of whatever that new thing is. You know what I mean?
I love that point. That's a really good point. You got to get angry sometimes for there to be real change.
Exactly.
And I don't even think that there needs to be change. Like, the Grammys can continue. They can continue to be what they are. And dude, if someday I win a Grammy, I will be so thankful. That's all I really want.
Exactly.
Like, at some point, though, like, I'm very happy making the music that I make and not winning Grammys. So, like, for The Weeknd to complain is just kind of like, all right, bro.
You got everything already. Why
But
do you
like,
need a
me
Grammy
too.
to throw that
you
shit
know,
on
dude,
there?
like,
And,
me too. I'm bummed that I didn't get a Grammy, bro. So like, cool.
I think it's different for Black artists, and I have to bring it there because
I think that that's definitely a real point.
I think that's what it is. It's because for a long time, if we take hip hop, it took so long for hip hop to be recognized.
You can be recognized
right?
at all.
R&B, sure, R&B got recognized earlier, but hip hop took a forever. You know what I mean? And we can arguably say hip hop is mainstream music now. That is what's in all these different genres, if you call them that. So I think like that's where people get upset. It's like we aren't being recognized for our work in the same way that other people are. And you can say, sure, you got BT awards, we got this, but that's not weighted the same. And I think that's the issue. I feel like either we as a society, as a group, need to validate those awards the same way we do the Grammys, or the Grammys need to validate the artists that way. I think that's where the disconnect is.
Or make a new award that validates music for music and validates things not off of a popularity contest or not off of what, like, you know, the people that wrote everything votes on, or just validates it off of like, yo, this is a good song, and there's no denying that.
And I think
everyone
holding it to
thinks
the
that.
same regard too as the traditional awards that exist, because a lot of times when they create these new ones, like when hip hop just started getting recognized, that was that shit when you're watching the Grammys that they don't air.
Sure, like we cut to commercial break halfway through Kendrick Lamar, you know? But like, okay, so then to speak to the same point, like, so the Justin Bieber R&B album, if he would have been nominated for an R&B album, there probably would have been some backlash because it's like, now Justin Bieber is stepping into a territory that.
So do you think it would be like, is it like a white privilege situation?
Maybe so. So like
And
at the same time
so.
though, but at the same time though, couldn't we look at that as who made the best R&B album? Not a white and black thing, not a race thing. Like it's just like let's make music and let's focus on the music side of stuff.
They gotta have another platform completely.
I fully agree.
No, I agree because I think Justin Bieber is
the hype award.
Yo, I'm down. Let's do this. I'm doing this.
Not with the hypebees?
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds whack, but we'll try it.
Not
You like
with
it?
the
Like it? All right, if you guys like it, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Not
But
with
like,
the hypebees. I took that from the Dundies. Anyways.
it's fine.
From the whitest thing you could have.
White appropriation.
I love it. But I feel like you're right. Like Justin Bieber, I think if he were a black artist, he would have been nominated for R&B.
Mm-hmm.
But we look at Justin Bieber as a white pop star.
He's a pop artist, dude.
That's what he is.
There's no denying that. There's no way around that. Justin Bieber's a pop artist. And at first, you know what? My first concern was when I heard that he was bummed about the R&B thing. I was like, bro, but you got Grammy nominations. Like, why? But then you start thinking about it, and it's like, well, if I would have put out a country album and I'm, not a country artist, and people would have been like, well, that's a great pop album. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's not. It's a good country album. I would have felt strange about that. I'm not a country artist and I hate country music, but I'm just saying that if I would have gone in a different direction and then been recognized for going in the same direction after 15 years of a career, I can understand his frustration. I can also understand the frustration of being felt like he's stepping on the toes of people that have been working on R&B albums for the last 15 years.
Right.
There's definitely a bunch of different sides to it, which comes down to what was the best music. What was the best R&B
But I don't,
album?
and that's why I agree with you, and I say that this has to be a different platform because you're not going to get what was the best music from the Grammys.
No,
you're not getting.
The Grammys are the Grammys. The Grammys are
and they can continue to be the
They've
Grammys.
always been unfair, disproportionately so, and that's just is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. So you just need something new, I think.
But I'd still love to win one.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the bottom
But
line.
that's the thing. I think the problem with the Weeknd or Justin Bieber, whoever else is that.
Right.
And when it affects you specifically, now you have a problem with
Mm-hmm.
it. It's like you knew what it was.
Yeah.
As long as you were benefiting from that, it was fine. Now it's an issue. Go cry on the rest of your fucking
Right.
days.
Go cry with the other 6 Grammys that you already have.
Yeah, exactly.
Please. Yeah. That's exactly it, Coco. Is that you know what it is. I'm not bummed. I'm not sad. I'm not angry. I'm not happy. It just is what it is.
Yeah. What if we?
I'd still take one though.
Yeah, word.
Hell yeah.
What if we go? What if we go from the Grammys to the streets, to the culture, to what's going on, to what just happened, to what I watched by myself. I was being really loud and disruptive.
By yourself. This was
the only
movement,
verses
bro.
that I saw from start to finish.
I'm disappointed. I'm
The
glad
Gucci
that you
versus
watched.
Jeezy.
Let's go. Jeez.
That was crazy. I just loved the build up to it because I found out it was announced and then everybody's just like, I don't know if you have any context
I
about
don't
Gucci
actually
or
know.
Jeezy. Do you know Gucci or Jeezy?
I mean, I know of
Both of
Gucci
them?
and Jeezy, but
Okay.
I don't know anything
So
about what's going
here's
on.
like a little quick, brief history on what led to this being such a iconic cultural moment in, and not even just hip hop. I think this is way bigger than that. Gucci and Jeezy made that song "So Icy." I don't know how many damn years ago, maybe almost 20 years ago.
It was like that was like 05. It was like 05, I think.
It was almost 20 years ago.
Okay.
And they made that song. There was a feud about, I think it was splits or who owned it or whose song it was or money. I don't know. It was something to do with that, to do with the
On
actual
that point,
song.
real quick, historically, rap songs in general have they'll be released and then for years people are debating who owns what. Like that is that's historic. Like that's a thing. Pop songs too, but like rap in general is like we'll release it and then we'll figure out splits later. Let's just put it out. So like that's a thing that does happen.
Yeah. So I think also this happened at the beginning of their careers as well. So that helps for sure.
More so Gucci. I think Jeezy is kind of established a little bit.
No. So Icy was like both of them, like their first thing,
real?
like Trap House. And My Kitchen and all those classics from Gucci, that wasn't going on 106. But as far as like 106 in Park and on BET and everybody seeing what it is, So Icy was the one. So that came out. There was beef for, they didn't know like what the splits was all, and then they hated each other. Then it started being like we're dissing each other in our music. Yeah. Then it became,
and this was like back in 2005.
Yeah. Okay. So then it became Jeezy saying, you know what, fuck it, I'll put a hit out on. He didn't put a hit out. He put a bounty allegedly.
Oh, I thought you meant like a hit song.
He put a hit song out on.
He put a hit song.
I'll put a hit song out. Who gives a shit?
He allegedly put out a hit on Gucci. Whoa. And it was for like allegedly for about like it wasn't even a lot of money. Allegedly $10,000, something like that. Anyways, for his chain.
I could afford that. Shit.
So what happened was
watch your back, Shaq.
Shut up. Gucci goes to the club. He meets a girl, as he did back then, because now he's married. Mm-hmm. Back in the dark days.
No more of that.
Yeah, no more of that, Gucci. Anyways, so he goes out to the club. He meets this girl. She invites him back to her crib. He goes back to the crib. And while they're together and whatever, it was a setup situation. Two dudes come through the door. Gucci ends up shooting one of the dudes. Because like these dudes were coming to basically kill him or take his chain or whatever. Like do harm. Yeah.
This is still back like 06 maybe? Okay.
Gucci kills one of them. I think he shoots the other one. But it's like factual. Like he killed this guy.
Like there's no denying that.
He went to jail for it. Manslaughter. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So Gucci went. This is like he goes to jail every year. At one point it was like if he's out, he's
rotates
due in a
in
couple
and out.
months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he does. He did that. That's the beef. That's how serious it got. So like Gucci was even making music after that.
So is it Gucci shot and killed the guy that Jeezy sent to kill him?
Exactly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Please don't get us sued on our podcast, man.
Yeah.
Bro, if that's what gets us sued, then we're doing okay.
I mean.
So like Gucci released this song. I'm gonna play like 30 seconds of it, but he goes into it.
In the last.
No, this was a long time ago.
Okay.
So I'm just giving you guys a history before we talk about the verses.
Gotcha.
That's the song. And here we go.
Suckers keep on down.
Also notice how different Gucci looks.
They know they
this
should
is
be
Gucci, shape, drum high.
Yo! School walk.
Like Alex 2020.
Alex 2020.
Well, just count the days.
And everybody in the verses was nervous that he would perform this, and he did.
Hey, the chain's going and they ain't took one yet. And they're retarded about Gucci, but this gold Rolex. A $10,000 bounty put on my neck. I hope you didn't pay them cause they didn't have no success. You see my interview, nigga, and you got upset. I seen your interview too, you look oh so stressed. I think the nigga just mad cause I fucked this ex. And I'm a big dog, he got the little boy complex. Go dig your partner up, nigga, bet he can't say shit. And if you're looking for the kid, I'll be in zone 6. I hear the birthday party fresh, you and your
Anyways, he literally just said like, yo,
I fucked your
ex. Go dig your partner.
And he said,
go dig your partner up. Go dig your boy up.
Oh, right, because
that I shot and killed. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So he actually performed this in the verses too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and that's when.
Yeah. So basically, we didn't
recently,
know if they were.
Or is this still 06?
The verses was last year or last week. Last week.
Versus happened last week, man. Last Thursday or 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
So basically, leading up to this, like Gucci was posting memes about it, and he was getting into his old Gucci bag. If you just Google Gucci old tweets, they're fucking hilarious and bad. He's like calling people out, saying you fuck this person, fuck you, all this shit. Like he was on some other shit. Anyways, they did the verses. They were in the same place in Atlanta, Magic City, legendary gentlemen's club, and they were.
Shout out to the essential workers.
The essential workers were.
Shout out to the essential workers.
No, the essential workers had the night off. So
that's right,
basically,
that was the other verses.
So yeah, they had their verses, and it just went song to song. It was cool, and then you can tell that in between songs, Gucci was like. Still on some like, yo, bro, you tried to kill me, so fuck you. Like it wasn't friendly.
Like if that is the case,
fuck you.
I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah, and the whole thing is that the dynamic was Jeezy was on some, yo, we grown men, you know, Like we good.
He's on like a
15 years
positivity
is a
grown
long
man
time.
tip. Like
15 years is a very long time, and I think people change.
Yeah.
And I think 15 years ago, I was a different person. However, had I put out a hit on somebody, I'd be okay with them still being pissed.
Not be forever.
Yeah. Forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Now, if I put out a hit to like pop your tires on your car or something, like I could get over that.
He popped the tires on my car 15 years ago. It's all good. We pieced it up.
It's all good.
Cool,
We good
man.
now.
He gave me like $600 to pay for the tires, so we're good. But like we're talking killing somebody, man. I don't know if you forget.
So basically, halfway through the battle, he played that song, and I watched this after the whole verses happened. So like, I'm sitting there watching one of those streams where like half the screen was some dude that was live streaming it and whatever. The only moment that it made sense that he existed on my screen was when this beat dropped and his mouth dropped, and we were just like together, me and this dude. There's nobody else watching this shit.
Yo, that's how you watched it?
Right then and there?
Yeah.
Do you think he chose to do that? Like he was like, "Yo,
no. You come versus you come
you
through
come
your
prepared.
20 songs, and they got their 20, but you can call audibles. I'm sure.
Sure.
Maybe he was hot and was just like, "Yo, fuck this."
So-
We're playing the
so-
song. Maybe. Who knows?
I listened to Jeezy talk about this because he's been making the rounds. He's got an album
I saw
out,
that.
whatever.
I saw that.
So he was basically saying like he was prepared for him to play it.
Of course.
He was hoping he wasn't going to play it, knowing the type of energy it would give off. You know what I mean? But he thought, once
like
he played
might
it, he
be
was
an
like,
option."
yeah.
Well,
and
in his memes, it basically seemed like he was gonna say it. He was gonna do it.
Oh, leading
but like
up to it.
it's one thing to like do that for the show to get people to tune in, and it's the next thing when you're there. You know what I mean? But Jeezy was basically like, yo, like he wasn't down with that. Obviously, he didn't want him to play that.
As soon as Gucci played that song, it was like in the middle of the battle. Jeezy was like, basically tried to diffuse the tension that would have continued to rise if he did not say anything. And he's like, listen, we two grown men. This is bigger than you and me. This is about Pop Smoke. This is about Nipsey Hussle. This is about all these dead rappers that have died to shit like this.
Right.
So that's when look at this guy. Yeah,
Biggie.
Yeah.
But like,
Biggie,
do you
like, all that.
apologize for that?
No,
I don't think you can apologize.
That's something.
for
No.
that.
But he can't publicly apologize because this
like,
is
even-
incriminating shit. So that's
Sure.
behind closed door conversations to be had.
But like, even if you could, you couldn't. Like, even if the apology was an option, like, you can't apologize for that, dude. You can't apologize. Like, if he did it or didn't do it.
Yeah.
Like, if Jeezy thinks that he did do it, which is that's the case, right?
Yeah.
Regardless of whether he did or did not.
Allegedly, whatever.
If Jeezy thinks that he did do it, then like I don't know if you can apologize. Like, you just gotta move on. I guess.
From like my dad telling me stories about dudes that he knew that grew up in like where he grew up. They're dudes that have literally shot at each other.
Yeah.
That are best of friends that he's told me about, which is nuts.
Okay, but
I
shot
guess
at
like,
each other in like
physically, like you're over here and I'm over here and we're doing this
I mean,
at each
I know
other.
that, but I'm saying like shot at each other like I want to kill you.
Yes.
Or
not a
shot at
joke.
each other like I gotta kill like
You people?
I have to. I didn't say that. I did not say that.
Yo, why'd
That
you
was not
scare him
what
like
I was
that?
going
Why'd
for.
you scare him?
But like a group of people.
Yeah, no.
That like are my enemies.
No, they
or like
intended.
That guy,
they had
like
beef.
that
It was
dude.
like I'm trying to murder you.
Okay, then all right, then I don't know. Then,
I think maybe
your dad
it's just
has
it's
a
just-
lot more experience in that than
I
I
mean,
do, bro.
I mean, to be fair, can we skip forward to the end of the verses a little bit?
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to get to. So
Yeah.
at the end of the verses, Gucci does extend an olive branch, and
Jeezy
Jeezy does, because
We all knew what
obviously,
you meant. We knew what you
yeah.
meant.
So here, I'll play that part, just the beginning of it. Oh shit, that's the ending of it. My bad. Anyways, it ends with they perform So Icy together.
Let's go. So
Basically, they were talking back and forth, and Jeezy was just like, "Hey, listen, man to man, in front of all these people, in front of everybody, blah blah blah. I'm gonna send an olive branch. Do you want to give the people what they want?" And like at this point, when you're watching the verses, to me, like as much as this seems formulaic, I didn't see it coming.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Right?
this kind of feels a little planned.
Well, that part definitely would have been planned, regardless of everything. I think.
Right.
But the way that they did it, you didn't think as somebody, if you knew what happened,
Well, at that
you're not
point
thinking
too,
that's
I'm
happening.
sure after he's
especially he just played that song, so you're like, I don't think this is happening at all. So Jeezy
comments
says,
were wild.
Yeah, and the comments were even like, I'm just watching the comments come in and just like people stressed out.
Yeah, like these verses are one of those things where like you need to be on social media when this is happening, either IG Live or on Twitter, and like people were going crazy when so Icy played. They're like, "Yo, what? They're playing this after everything that happened? I can't believe they're doing this."
They didn't even say they were gonna do it.
I
It
guess
was just
maybe
like,
at this point,
boom.
like you don't look over your shoulder anymore, but like you don't forgive a dude.
Well, I think we had a conversation with some people and they were saying that like it's like never deny an olive branch,
right?
But it might still be fuck you forever.
Exactly.
I'm never gonna
Like, never
trust
deny
that
an
guy.
olive branch, but fuck you forever.
I'll never trust anyone that wanted to kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
But like,
exactly.
I'm also like at this point, 15
like
years ago,
don't
what are
expect
they,
them
in
to be
their 40s?
friends.
Yeah,
Are they?
They're both in their 40s.
They're definitely in their 40s.
Yeah, man. I'm in my 20s and I'm over it.
Yo, Jeezy's got a girl who works on like The View. Like things are different now.
No, man, I'm ready to not talk to people anymore, and I'm 29. You know?
Yo, like honestly, like Jeezy's
Can I
meeting
nap?
with like presidents and like going to the White House and stuff with Barack and meeting with Biden. And,
is there a mid not with the hype nap? Do we get to do that?
Oh,
and then
we don't
come
go.
back?
We don't go that long.
Oh, okay, because I'm getting close.
We're getting there too.
Nap
Also,
time.
I got a couple silly conversation topics that I want to get off before we call it, but we're
No,
almost
bro,
there.
I don't want to
We're
call it.
definitely
I'm just saying that like I can't commit to much for long now. So
I
imagine
know,
being
that's
in
what
your
he's saying.
40s
He's saying that's
and
how
still
old he
looking
is,
over your
yeah.
shoulder, bro.
I was
Saying
about
that,
to say
like,
this guy's
here we
a
are.
diva. I'm like Simon Cowell
no.
really put a.
We're
made
an
this
hour
guy like
into a podcast. I'm ready to go to bed, but like Jeezy's got to be over it, bro. He's got to be ready. He's got to be ready to just like nap now, you know?
Yeah.
Got an olive branch. I can finally nap.
You gotta let bygones be bygones.
Someone trying to kill you. Gucci will never be over it, and I get it.
Yeah.
Gucci will never be over. Absolutely.
No, for sure, for sure.
It's forever.
But you keep it
Although I
moving.
think maybe
You just
I'd
keep
have
it moving.
next
He
year,
has to keep it moving at least publicly, and I think in respect to like the way the world is going, like King Von being dead,
Exactly.
Pop Smoke being dead,
Boosie
all
being
these-
shot like
Boosie
that
being
same
shot,
week,
Benny the
like-
Butcher being shot.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, yo, rappers are almost the most targeted people on the planet at this point right now.
Yeah.
So let's like publicly us being the icons that we are, the legends that we are, and what we do, and the beef being
Showing
a
the beefs
legendary
aren't
beef.
really like.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't have
exactly. The whole point.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a odd segue, but I'm gonna do it.
Can't wait.
What you got? What you got?
We're gonna get silly, and we're also gonna get more beers.
We are getting more beers. This is my like 5th, bro.
Good. So Amber Rose.
She's still around?
There.
She's still relevant?
What do you mean? She started an OnlyFans not too long ago. A lot of people know about it. Amber Rose said that if we truly want equality, women need to stop shaming men for their penis sizes. Before you react, let me play the clip.
Penis shaming. Right? You know, if we want equality, we need to stop shaming the size of men's penises because they're literally born that way.
Yeah,
And there's
exactly.
nothing, you know,
You can't exercise and make it bigger.
Go get a dildo.
Does this resonate with you for some reason?
No reason at all. It's just a great conversational topic with my homies.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, man.
To the world, man. Listen, I'm good.
You can't. It's the one muscle you can't work out, and yeah.
Do you think that this is the one
I
thing
can't work out
standing?
any of my muscles.
Do you think this is the one thing standing in the way
of equality?
Equality.
Of gender equality.
Gender
it's the
equality.
one thing. It's the one thing we need to do, guys.
No.
No. Do you think there's a problem with women shaming men for their penis sizes?
I mean, dude, there's a problem with people
Perfect.
shaming
Thank
people for anything
For
they can't
anything.
control, bro. Like a gummy smile, you shouldn't talk about that. Someone's weird laugh, you shouldn't talk about that.
Should laugh
Like,
about it.
You know what? No. But like, dude, you shouldn't ever shame anyone for something you can't control. But like,
Fair.
come on, man. Like, just know how to use it.
Is shading and poking fun at the same thing?
So do you do it in public or?
But
like,
shading
that's what I'm
is
saying.
poking.
I
It's
think
the
if
same
you don't-
thing.
In public,
You can't
it's
do it in
like,
public.
Well, that's like you're trying to embarrass.
I also think it depends on your relationship with someone.
Do you have a sexual encounter with a dude and then shame them in the group chat. Is
asking
that
me?
too much? I'm not. I'm just. These are hypothetical
I'm not
questions
having any
for the
sexual
listeners.
encounters with dudes.
It's a hypothetical for nobody in the room.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we know what happens, though. We know what happens. Whether it's wrong, it happens. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what group chats are for, almost.
But
you
I
could
also
say.
have heard stories of like, you know, not the biggest guy having just a fine time. You know, like I just think
The little engine that could.
I think that like
little
I think that,
dicky.
you know, and maybe it comes
Little
down to the
dicky.
shaming though. Like I think that maybe if you are taught that like it doesn't matter, then maybe you can learn how to do what you got to do. You know?
Oh, so you're saying
Right,
it encourages. So when you're told like, "Yo, bro, your dick little," and you're like, "Oh, fuck, I guess." So I gotta learn how to use this little dick, and then he perfects his game.
Yeah, but then you got a big one, and it's like.
Big ones are also not
But then
the
you're
way
told,
I
"Oh,
heard.
great, you
Also,
got a
too
big
big
dick."
can be a thing too. So it's like,
But also too, you're told, "Oh, you got a big dick," and then it's like, "Oh, cool, I don't have to do anything." You know
But
what I
that's
mean?
also bad. That's
so what I'm
bad,
saying
too.
is that if it was normalized, if it didn't matter, then maybe we'd all just understand how to use
so
our
basically,
bodies
you
better.
agree with Amber Rose.
No, I didn't. I don't disagree with Amber Rose. I don't think that anyone should be shamed for any part of their body that they can't control.
Right.
I agree with that
Right.
part. I don't think that that's the only thing separating equality between men and women.
Well, that's what she
Yeah,
went
no,
far with
that's
it.
not
She
the.
went far with it.
Yeah, she went like
That's a
way
crazy
out
statement.
there.
It's insanity. But like, no,
That's-
yes, we
That's
no
crazy.
one should be laughed at for what they do,
Right now,
what they
as the only
got.
woman in the room, I want to tell you right now, size has never had anything to do with it. It's never had anything to do with it. Doesn't matter.
I've heard micro situations happen,
No,
so that's
you're not talking about micro penis. That is a
medical deficiency.
medical issue.
Yeah, that's a
But you know
metal.
what, even that though.
Yeah.
But
We're
let me
just
say,
talking
for
about
all those micro penises out there, because there are some.
Oh man, here we
Like,
go. Here
no,
we go.
If you know how to use what you got, then it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter.
Micro, you can't do
No,
shit.
micros are
I got a tongue.
different.
I got a
Like,
tongue.
you-
I got a tongue.
it's like inverted.
My penis might
It's
be
like inverted.
teeny tiny, but I got a great tongue.
All right.
I'm saying that it doesn't matter
All
what
right.
you got.
All
There's
right.
always a way to take care of what you got to take care of, man.
All right, one more hypothetical now.
Fair.
Let me throw a hypothetical now. You
Yeah.
got that micro dick. I don't know if we've talked about it on the pod, but I
Is this
definitely talked about
definitely
it.
airing?
Absolutely raw, unedited, unfiltered.
You just looked
Let's
at me
go.
and said, "You got that micro dick."
I didn't. I never said that.
Promo, tune in for.
So say
man.
you got that micro
Oh
dick.
man.
Sure. Okay.
Oh
Say
boy.
that.
So say you got that micro dick. It's an understanding. Your girl gets it. You do other things. You can still make her happy, but it's not the same as having a dick.
It's not.
So
But it is okay. All right.
it's not
I
a
mean,
dick.
it is
It's
a
literally
dick.
not a dick.
It is.
If you don't have a
It is
if you have a
not
micro
a
dick,
dick.
you don't have a dick. You have
It's
you have a big
oversized
clit.
clitoris. Yeah.
All right.
You're lesbians.
You're a lesbian.
No,
But she's not into
man.
lesbians. So listen to my hypothetical situation. You're not lesbians, but your big clit is not enough, obviously. Your
Don't
great tongue
embarrass
is not
people
a
like that.
thing.
They can't
obviously.
control it, man.
But listen, I'm not embarrassing. This is a hypothetical situation. What would you do?
Well, but micro dicks exist.
I know.
So it's not hypothetical.
It's hypothetical to I think you guys.
To one of
Anyways,
us
hold on.
potentially,
I'm
but, you
hoping
know.
it's a hypothetical to you guys. But this is what I'm
man.
saying. If you got that micro and she loves you and you love her and she wants to be with you forever and that's just what it is there an understanding possibly with you saying it is okay to find a penis to handle a situation that I cannot handle?
I don't think that your penis has anything to do with that. I think that at any point in any relationship, that understanding and that conversation can exist and be totally acceptable or unacceptable depending on how you feel. And I think that like you got a micro penis, bro, you can't control that. You figure out how to make your girl happy. You figure out how to make your guy happy. You figure out how to make the person that you love happy. You got a huge dick. Maybe your girl still wants to fuck other dudes. It doesn't matter though. Like no matter what, whatever you got, whatever you're given, whatever it is that we have, you figure out a way to make it work. Like that's it. So whether it's an understanding or whether it's just like I'm good with my mouth. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter what it is.
So you think
use what you got.
That's
You use
a
what you
whatever
got.
floats your
You
boat kind of
use what you got,
situation
man,
and
yeah.
use what you got
Yep.
combo.
1000%. Because you know what, dude? If I had a micro penis, I would still be a confident guy because like I'm still rad. Like I'm still fucking dope what I do.
It's a layer of compatibility.
It's just that's it. It's compatibility,
Yeah,
and you know what?
yeah.
It might work.
It's just rock
You can
friends.
as long as you can figure out how to make it compatible with who you love and who you care about. That's all that matters, dude.
And the thing is
that
like,
shit
no
matters.
one else really has to know other than that person that you're with,
exactly.
right?
But then, are you living with that constant fear that your girl might, when she's mad
You
one
maybe.
day?
No, maybe.
You
But
maybe.
like
me.
But like that's the whole thing, dude. Is it's all mental.
It's all-
bro.
exactly.
Sex is mental, man.
Huh?
I say Shaq not worried about it.
Thank you.
Sex is mental,
that's
though, bro.
recorded. It's on record. Anyways, so this is also.
She's not hooked up to a lie detector test, so we don't know.
Shut up.
Listen.
Don't get.
I don't want to
I have
listen,
no problem
Coco.
telling him what the problem.
We're at an hour 23, so only the real ones
You
are even
leave
listening at this
tomorrow,
point.
right?
Anyway.
I'm like, yo,
We'll
we
see
deep
when I
now.
leave.
We deep now.
So this is actually a segue to this topic that I've been kind of ready to talk about because I learned it. I had an inside
Micro
source.
penises.
No,
Yeah,
not
what did you
micro penises. No,
learn?
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about this new one that I'm about to talk about that is a
All right.
segue.
Yeah.
So I learned this from an inside source. An inside source told me very close to the situation that all women will size up your dick without
course they
you
do.
even realizing.
I don't think that that's a surprise to anyone.
Honestly.
What do we size up, bro?
Cause Shaq don't bubble. Shaq don't bubble. Shaq don't go to. Shaq never been to one to like grind up. You that's not your thing. When you go to fets like I do.
Oh, you're a gentleman.
Yeah, that's right. I don't do nothing. I'm not even in these streets, Pat. You're such a dirty dog. You grinding up on people in the streets. I never did that.
See, but that's the whole conversation. Is it's not about the grinding. It's that girls have techniques.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not talking about the grinding. So basically, girls have a way of sizing up your penis to figure out if you've got something that is worth working with.
But at the
before
same
you
time,
even get to the sexual moment.
But that's
And I
what I'm
did
saying.
not
That's
know
how they
that was
find
real.
out.
I had no idea.
But when I say grind, I'm not talking about like in the sheets. I'm talking about when you
I know
at
you're
a
talking about
club.
the streets. I know you're talking about the streets.
But
I know.
we're talking about they do it secretly.
They do it in all kind of ways. There's more than just getting a bubble.
There's like a hug.
Way more.
There's a hug.
Hugs.
Oh
are
yeah,
there.
for sure. The
And
hug.
they give
Yeah.
you- when they give you the warm one, where they give you half stimulation pause.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, let me see.
Whoa. I didn't know we were getting into stimulation here.
All right, listen, guys.
Oh.
It's we're an hour and 25 in. We can say anything you want.
Talking
now.
about anything.
That's anything we want. Almost anything.
So I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
gonna have to call my publicist about this.
Yeah,
episode.
we're trying to close out the year, Shaq. We got some things planned. Let's not go too
all
crazy.
right, we got things planned, but listen, I'm still keeping us steady. We got it. We still got to grow. Pause.
So,
I don't even like. I know the topic I brought. I had a question.
no,
I think.
the thing is that did we know?
Did you know? Did you guys
We
know
know
that this
that
was
they
a
do
thing?
this.
Bro,
Yes.
okay, you know what? I assumed because like we size up people. Everyone that I see, I size up.
Facts.
Like everything,
So-
everything that I look at, everything that I'm thinking about, like I'm trying to just figure, like women, men, whatever. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with you. So like, women have to have a way to figure that out. There's
Right, for
there's no chance that they don't.
No, for sure.
I
The
learned
hugs from like. Oh, you
knew
didn't
it,
know
though.
though? You come on, you
learned
had
it.
you had to
You
know.
knew, though.
Well, I knew when it was in my face, and it was just like
And then you went, well,
In
yeah.
your face.
nothing was in my face.
You
Relax.
don't know what was in his face.
Stop it. Nothing was in my face. I'm just saying that it was a situation that was so crystal clear as to what was happening that that I was like, oh wait, this is a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Let me
'Cause
just tell you real
I
quick.
guess I've been oblivious my entire life. Then I started having flashbacks. I'm like, holy
All the
fuck,
time.
this has just always been. This is a move.
Can I just tell you that everything you think is a thing is probably a thing.
It's probably
Like,
a thing.
If you think
Yeah.
it's a thing,
It's definitely a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing, man.
It's a thing.
We all got our stuff.
Yeah. I feel like I will say though, I think it's easier for women to do that to men than it is for men to do that to women.
It is easier for women
Do
to do
what
that.
to
well,
women?
I think okay.
Wait,
Like,
wait.
because we-
Hold on.
Hold on, I want to know what the alternative is.
No, I'm just
What are
saying
you
like
talking about, dude?
we can't be like there's no way for us to really be secretive or discreet about it. You know what I mean?
About what?
Like about sizing up and seeing what they got.
See,
like
you see how
it's
he
either
phrased it?
there.
There's girls in the background, so he's like, I can't let her know
But
that I know what's going
I guess
on.
what I'm asking is there is like, yeah, you just glance and like that's
And
it.
that-
What are you
and that's
asking?
what-
Yeah,
no, that's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
The guy's easier. Yeah,
Much
As a guy,
easier
it's way
to be
easier.
very-
You get it. You can see
to
everything.
like know what someone looks like is you
But
just
that's
look
why
at them.
I don't hate on it. I don't hate on it because as a girl, as a woman, you have to guess. And
Right.
if you're gonna go off of a guess and a vibe, why not get a little bit more detailed and say, let me just know the same way that you can just know by looking at me, right?
On our defense, I do think that we have less opportunity to hide stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
I think
we don't.
Yeah,
we don't
maybe
have
I think
makeup.
maybe that's what I meant. Yeah,
We don't have Spanx. You got Spanx?
I got a beard.
Got it. Yeah,
beard is it.
The beard.
If I was chin deficient the way that Moneybagg Yo is, you would never know. You would never know.
My family has a. They're gonna be mad, but my family has a history of weak chins. So I'm very glad that I got this now, dude.
Yeah, you
a
got a
decent
chin.
chin.
And
Thanks,
your beard
bro.
helps too, so you're good.
Got to have the beard.
Yeah,
the beard. Yeah.
See, we all got ways of hiding stuff, and we all got ways
It's
of
true.
showing stuff, bro. We're all in it together, my man.
That's it.
We're all in it together. Micro penis, enormous penis.
That's what I'm
tight
saying. We all
pussy,
got things
we're
that we
all
don't like.
pussy. It
All
doesn't
right,
matter.
all right.
We're all in it together.
It's all WAP. It's all. Yeah.
It's all WAP. we're all. You just unify all the genitalia. We're all WAP.
How many listeners do you guys have?
Just a couple.
I think we just lost a few.
We lost
yeah.
about a half.
Yeah.
50% for sure.
Sponsors, please work with us. I'm telling you, we got great pods and top
Shaq was like, dude, I promise Alex, I thought he was going to be a really good guest to have on. I don't know what happened. He started throwing out the P word left and right.
Did you just blame the beer?
It was the beer.
I mean, you're right. I don't really pod with beer anymore. I pod with straight vodka, which is worse. So I don't know if it's the beer. Maybe I'm less. No, I'm never drunk. Never mind.
We'll just air next week. We'll air next week like it's this week.
Yeah. We'll.
What's
clean
3
this
weeks?
up.
Well, 4 weeks, 3 weeks. It doesn't matter what the hiatus is. No one will know.
No,
No
they
one
know.
knows.
Eventually, they will DM us.
We'll just delete the Alex Kinsey
Where's the
episode.
pod?
No, they will DM us. They'll be mad. That's how I knew that we weren't talking to ourselves.
That's how you got real fans, bro. You get DMs.
No. When we were figuring shit out and we released on a Tuesday or a Wednesday by accident and it wasn't the Monday, people would be like, "Yo, it's 7 a.m."
So what you're saying is this was a great look for me.
Yeah, man.
This
We're
podcast.
granting you exposure.
You're booming.
Love it.
Let me thank you for
We're billing you for
joining
these
us
hours, by the way.
finally. I'm gonna give you more than
Can I have my mummy intro, please? There it is.
Appreciate you for joining us, Alex.
Thanks for
This has
having me,
been
guys.
a whole lot more seamless than I thought it would have been, to be quite honest.
That's the best compliment you could give me. Really.
What do you think,
Said
Patrick?
it wasn't worse than you expected.
Yeah, for a Florida man.
All right, Patrick, chill out.
For a
you're
Florida
right, it wasn't
man,
worse.
Yeah, for a Florida man, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
I appreciate
but
it.
where can everybody
hide
find
from-
you? And I know we're gonna plug your stuff, but this is your moment to
Thanks,
the people
man.
that have boiled down and listened to the entire thing and got to this moment.
Thanks, dude. Well, you know
Where
what,
can they
dude?
find you?
I got a new thing on YouTube.
Yeah,
Alex
plug
Kinsey
everything.
Buddy Sessions.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Spotify, Alex Kinsey. It's all under my name. But really, I just like being included in things that are cool. And like we went back, okay, let me bring it back real quick.
Okay.
A full 360.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about the Weeknd being butthurt about not having a Grammy. We're talking about all these people feeling like they should have what they shouldn't, or they shouldn't have what they do, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are making art that you believe in, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you guys like what you got going on?
I love
Of course.
Do you guys think
I
that what
love
you're
this.
making is worth making?
I love
course.
making it, and I
Then
think it's
that's
worth
it.
it. Yeah.
Then don't. Then
That's
don't
what
ever,
matters.
That's it, Patrick. Don't ever lose that, man. Like, who cares about the awards? Awards are great, man. It's great to be recognized. It's great to be nominated. It's great to know that what you're doing is worth doing.
You fucking right.
I'm fucking right. But if what you do is worth doing, you should just know that. And that's where the argument comes from for me. It's just like you guys do what you do what you know. Do what you know is right.
I also want to know that because we podcasted in here, does it count as recording?
Please sign the wall.
Yes.
Please sign the wall.
Yes, I get to
I was
sign the
gonna
wall.
say it
There
earlier.
we go. Okay.
Can we get a view of the wall?
Not
Is there a
with the
way?
hype.
yeah.
The hype.
Where-
The hype.
I gotta,
You got to pan to the wall. Oh yeah.
Too much.
Exactly.
Just you could take a video on your phone.
yeah.
hold on.
Show it
Wait,
later.
hold on. I want to be able to.
No, I agree.
I just saw a video about braided salmon.
I can't pan to it, but
Yeah,
anyway.
It's
We'll
all right.
get
We'll
a picture of
post
the
it. We'll
wall.
post the
But
video
Shaq-
on our page.
But yeah, appreciate you for joining us.
Thanks,
I
guys.
can probably say that we'll definitely have you on at some other point. Whether
I'd
it's
love to be
when
on.
I'm back, when
Yeah.
when we do this virtually, it'll happen.
I'm here.
We'll
It'll happen.
figure it out.
I'm
We'll
here.
figure it out.
Definitely.
whether you start a pod and we start.
I might start.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. We can talk about that.
But I just liked being included. This is fun. This is only the second podcast I've ever done.
Yes.
Nice.
So thanks for getting me in, guys.
Of course.
The first one was like 5 years ago. This is basically the first podcast I've ever done.
All right, Pastor Govey, plug your shit.
The world general speaking.
Yes. Patrick Dennis Jr., Instagram, Twitter, look me up. LinkedIn,
PJ.
got some stuff coming.
You know it.
Yeah.
And it's Shop Like Shaq.
Shop like Shaq. You waste you.
I'm not the waist shoot, but
If I come on again, can you get whoever did that to do one for me?
Oh yeah, his rates are great.
So I'll pay it.
All right, yeah, we'll do it. I'll link you, but we'll definitely pod some more and set you up.
Tell me what you like, but baby, I need you to keep it discreet. They shouldn't know we doing these sheets. You can't fuck with them if you fucking with me. Got her on ice. You know her diamonds, they come with 2 V's. My Mona Lisa, she's something to see. She acting nothing, I fuck her to sleep.
You know what I like. I be talking my shit, but you know I can fight. New bust down, no keys in my house. Fresh front two, don't put in my skull, treat me right. I tell him he better talk to me nice. Or don't talk to me twice.
Money McLaren, pop smoke blue. I bought a chain for my whole crew. Tom Brown swimsuit, got the suit. I keep a stick when I roll through. Follow suit, high pursuit. Was on your body when I saw you. I heard you was a bad girl. I wanna know what bad girls do. What's your name? What's your penny size? Little girl, you make a nigga fantasize. Baby girl, I'm 6'1", I'm a stand-up guy. If you stuck with a clown, put your man inside. I know who. I stick and move. I got some shit that get hard to move. I want it my way. She do what I say. She want a baby with me off the classics. Tell me what you like. But baby, I need you to keep it discreet. They shouldn't know we doing these sheets. You can't fuck with them if you fucking with me. Got her on ice. You know her diamonds, they come with 2 V's. My Mona Lisa, she's something to see. She acting nothing, I fuck her to sleep.
You know what I like.